Our lives are spent focused on the solid things, the walls, the body, the thoughts that feel so unquestionably our own. We see ourselves as discrete beings, separate cells in a vast body of humanity, bumping against one another, competing for space and resources. Our conflicts, from the personal to the global, arise from this fundamental perception of separation. We believe the space between us is empty, a void of misunderstanding and difference. What if we've misunderstood the nature of space itself? Consider the human body. To the untrained eye, it is a collection of trillions of individual cells, skin, bone, nerve, blood. We see the cells as the totality. Yet, what animates this collection? What allows a thought in the brain to command a finger to move? The secret doesn't lie solely within the cells. It lies in the space between them. Biology reveals that cells are immersed in a dynamic sea called the interstitial fluid. This is not inert, empty space. It is a vital communication field. Through this fluid, cells exchange nutrients, send chemical signals, and coordinate their functions. They do not shout across a void. They whisper into a medium that connects them all. The void is in truth the medium of relationship. Without this interstitial space and its fluid, there is no communication, no cooperation, no life. The system dies. The body is not just the cells. It is the cells plus the intelligent field that holds them in conversation. Now, elevate this principle through the Hermetic axiom of correspondence. As above, so below. If this is true for the physical body, what does it reveal about the larger body of our reality, our relationships, our community, the very fabric of our experience? The conflicts and challenges we face are not signs of a broken system. They are signs of a system in which communication through the shared field has become distorted, like static on a radio frequency. The tension with a colleague, the disagreement with a loved one, the societal divides that seem unbridgeable, these are not wars between irreconcilable selves. They are manifestations of cellular miscommunication. When we view the world as a collection of separate, competing cells, every difference feels like a threat. What if they, the ones we disagree with, the ones we struggle to understand, are simply other cells in a single vast body? What if the space between us is not a void to be feared, but an interstitial fluid of consciousness, a field waiting to carry a new, healing signal? To truly grasp the nature of this connecting field, we must look further, to the cosmic extreme of this principle, the black hole. There, contemporary science offers a revolutionary metaphor for the very essence of relationship and information. A black hole is a region of space where gravity is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape it. Its outer boundary is called the event horizon. It is the ultimate frontier of inside and outside. From our external perspective, anything crossing that horizon is lost forever. It's information trapped in a central singularity of infinite density. It is the ultimate expression of an absolute void, a bottomless pit that only consumes. Yet, the truth is far more subtle and powerful. What appears to be the object of the black hole, its mass, its energy, its identity, is actually not contained within its dark interior, but is written on the surface of its horizon. A physicist named Jacob Bekenstein, studying the strange physics of black holes, made an astonishing discovery. The maximum amount of information a region of space can hold is not determined by its volume, what's inside, but by the area of its surface, the boundaries surrounding it. This finding led to the radical holographic principle. It suggests that all the information describing the three-dimensional reality of a black hole, and by extension, of any region of space, is encoded on a two-dimensional surface surrounding it. Think of a hologram, a complete vibrant 3D image projected from a flat 2D film. The black hole teaches us that the universe itself may operate under this same holographic principle. The fundamental substance of reality is not the solid matter we perceive, but informational relationship, encoded on the boundaries that define things. Energy and matter are incidental, emerging from a deeper informational fabric. This is where the metaphor becomes luminous. A black hole is not an isolated thing that devours. It is, in essence, a dynamic relationship with its surroundings, defined by the information on its boundary surface. And that relationship is not passive or merely destructive. The black hole actively and creatively interacts with the field around it. The matter it draws in, gas, stellar dust, does not simply vanish. Instead of falling straight in, it forms an accretion disk, a whirlpool of superheated plasma spinning at incredible speeds. The friction and magnetic forces in this disk convert gravitational energy into intense radiation, often emitting powerful jets of particles that shoot from its poles at nearly the speed of light, sometimes across millions of light years. In exceptional cases, like the Phoenix cluster of galaxies, the energy released by the black hole can even cool the surrounding gas, allowing it to collapse and birth new stars at a frenzied rate. The black hole, therefore, is not a simple consumer. It is a cosmic transformer that recycles energy, shapes galaxies, and under specific conditions can act as an unexpected catalyst for creation. Can we see the correspondence? The void between our cells, the interstitial fluid, is not passive. It is an active communication field. The void between us in conflict, the space of disagreement and difference, is not dead. It is a field of informational potential, a boundary where the information of me and we can interact, transform, and generate something new. Just as the complete identity of a black hole is written on the surface of its horizon, the truth of our relationships does not reside entirely in our individual, isolated nuclei, our fixed positions, our egos, but on the living boundary where we meet, in the field of interaction we share. This brings us to the most profound tool we possess, our focused awareness. In the body, when damage occurs, stem cells are mobilized. A stem cell is not a specialist. It is a potential incarnate. It arrives at the site of disruption with no fixed identity. It listens to the chemical signals of distress and need emanating from the field, and it becomes whatever is required. New skin, new bone, new nerve. Our consciousness holds this same stem cell potential. Focused, compassionate attention is not passive. It is an active, creative force. When redirected into the void of a conflict, not to fight or to win, but to listen and understand, we place a pluripotent agent of healing into a communal field. We are not merely cells with fixed opinions. We are awareness itself, capable of becoming the vessels for whatever quality is needed. Patience where there is reactivity, clarity where there is confusion, silence where there is noise. This is the practice of drawing on the void. It begins with a radical shift in perception, seeing conflict not as a problem to be solved by the defeat of one side by another, asking instead, How does the body heal? It does not heal by one group of cells declaring war on another. It does not heal by the heart attacking the liver for being different. That path leads to autoimmune disease and self-destruction. The body heals through intelligent cellular realignment. It restores clear communication. It sends resources to the distressed area. It modulates the inflammatory response. Healing is the restoration of functional harmony within the whole. Therefore, this spiritual work is to stop being a warrior cell and to become a stem cell of awareness. The ego, that voice that insists on its separate, righteous identity, is but one cell's limited perception. It cannot comprehend the needs of the entire body of our lives. Its job is not to run the whole show, but to perform its specific function while trusting the greater intelligence of the system. We are more than this ego cell. Our avatar is a cell through which the universe experiences itself. In moments of conflict, there is a choice to fortify the walls of our cellular identity or to let our awareness dissolve into the interstitial space and listen for the body's deeper need. Let's practice to see one conflict or challenge as a cellular process in the body of reality. It could be an internal struggle, anxiety, procrastination, or an external disagreement. There's no need to rush to solve it from the old paradigm. Instead, becoming still helps, drawing our awareness into the space between the opposing feelings or positions, sensing it not as empty, but as a vibrant field, a relation, event horizon, remembering the lessons from the cosmos. The truth of who we are together is not trapped in our isolated singularities, but is encoded on the living boundary we create in interaction. The question becomes, what kind of cell am I being in this situation? Am I a black hole of certainty, trapping all light and information in my position? Or can I be like the accretion disk, transforming friction into light of understanding? Or even like the polar jets, channeling creative energy into new spaces? Listening into the void. What healing is the larger body asking for? Is it asking for the quality of listening, for forgiveness, for a courageous truth? Then allowing our stem cell awareness to gently, without force, begin to embody that very quality. This isn't about forcing change upon another cell. It's about changing the signal we emit into the shared field. It's about realigning our own nature to serve the whole. In doing so, we discover that the void was never empty. It is the sacred medium of connection, the horizon where the information of our individual being is written into the hologram of the collective, and we are the artist, drawing from its infinite potential the patterns of a new harmony.